Matthew 22:37 through 39. Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. If you listen carefully to the scripture just read, you will see that even though it talks about loving others first and foremost, it talks about loving yourself. Hi, my name is Toni. Welcome to my channel, Living Simply with Toni. Self-care is essential to living a simple life. We must learn to love ourselves before we can unconditionally love anyone else. I'm not one to talk about putting myself first a lot, because I feel my life is based on loving others the way Christ loves me. But I do believe we have to develop a certain amount of self-care and self-love in order to love others in the manner that Christ wants us to love them. If you are hard and unforgiving of yourself, you may be hard and unforgiving of others. And if you can't love yourself unconditionally, you will not be able to love others unconditionally. Basically, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. This quote says volumes. So many times in life, we become imbalanced, thinking we should put other people before ourselves. But what we are called to do by God is to take such good care of ourselves that we desire to take care of others as well. Here are 8 tips on self-care to get you started on learning to love yourself first so that you can love others unconditionally. Learning to do these habits on a regular basis can lead to a lifetime of self-love and eventually unconditional love towards others. Number 1, make sleep a priority. Get between 6 to 8 hours a night of sleep. I know this may seem impossible to most people, but I promise you, if you get into the habit of getting regular sleep for a consistent amount of hours every night, your body will begin to require it on a regular basis, and the results will be priceless on your body and lifestyle. We must remember that our body's natural way of healing is when we're asleep. And so, if we don't get adequate sleep or rest, our bodies are constantly in a state of fight and flight, and that leads down the road to health issues and challenges that you may not be able to return from. Number 2, move your body. This step is quite a challenge for me, and from what I've seen and heard, it's a challenge for a lot of people. But moving your body, even if it's minimal movements daily, will keep your body lubricated, active, flexible, and doing the things that it was meant to do in life. Number 3, live mindfully. Being mindful is one of my favorite practices. I do everything from mindful eating to being present and mindful when I'm with others. I don't multitask any longer in life. I am where I am physically and mentally. My attention is where it's at, and I am intentional and focused on what is in front of me. This practice has taught me to slow down and to not just appreciate the big things in life, but to also notice and appreciate the little things that would have normally bypassed me if I were trying to do multiple things at one time. Mindfulness is a jewel in my life. Number 4, stay hydrated. Staying hydrated is huge. And when I say stay hydrated, I don't mean just drinking anything. I mean drinking water or gaining electrolytes, which naturally come from spring water. Most people's argument is that they drink enough water in the day if they drink 1 or 2 16-ounce water bottles. But technically, you should be drinking way more water than that. There are various formulas out there for you to Google and find how many ounces of water you should be drinking for your individual body. I personally drink over 100 ounces of water a day, and I am what you would call an average-sized woman of 5 feet 4 inches, 125 pounds. So remember, drinking water is essential. And remember, if you get to the point in your day that you feel thirsty, that means you're past dehydration. So drink, and stay hydrated. Number 5, set boundaries. Setting boundaries is another self-care routine that I've learned to embrace the older I become. I first learned to set boundaries with acquaintances and friends in my life. But the harder challenge for me has always been setting boundaries with family. But after having to deal with a few health challenges in life, I learned that I had to set boundaries with everyone from friends to family. And now I don't just let anyone come into my space with bad energy, negativity, or bad emotions. Setting boundaries is and has been life-changing to me, because what we don't realize is that we're all made of energy. And if you allow someone to come into your life that has bad energy, you automatically take on that energy even if you're not aware of it. This includes people and objects. So being intentional about who or what you allow into your space is vital in self-care. Number 6, engage in your hobbies and passions regularly. Engaging in a favorite pastime, hobby, or passion is vital to your happiness and joy in life. So many times we get so caught up into the hustle and bustle of life that we just work, come home, sleep, and then return back to work just to do it all over again. And we don't even consider incorporating those things that give us joy and happiness into our lives. Learn to get into the habit of finding what brings you joy in life and begin to incorporate it into your life on a regular basis. It doesn't have to be daily. It can be weekly, but give yourself something to look forward to each day or week that allows you to release happy chemicals into your body and that brings you contentment and joy. Number 7, connect with your community. Most people like myself who are more introverted than extroverted may find this particular self-care habit a bit intimidating. But here's the key. You don't have to belong to a big community in order to engage with the community. Your community could be very large, and you can get joy and happiness from being around a lot of people. Or your community could be 1 or 2 people that you find positive energy from on a regular basis. Find your community, connect with them regularly, and share your life and your stories with them, and allow them to be your support system and lifeline during good and bad times in life. We all need someone to love, nurture, see, hear, and accept us in life. No man is an island. Number 8, engage in your spiritual life daily. This step is essential to my whole life. I'm a very spiritually in tune person. Not only am I an empath who feels the emotions and feelings of others, but I'm also a very spiritually connected person to my faith and my religion of Christianity. And being in tune with my spiritual life is not only essential to me discerning what direction and path God will have me to go in life, but it is also vital to my self-care and self-love, which leads us back to loving yourself so that you can love others. So how do you take care of yourself? Do you have steps, habits, tips, or advice you'd like to share? If so, I'd love to hear from you. Please comment below, and while you're at it, please like and share my video with those in your circle of support. Thank you for watching. Wishing you a beautiful day and an even more beautiful life. And remember, sometimes in life, you have to live simply in order to simply live.